911, what's the emergency?
Send the fire department. My neighbor's house is on fire. I hope they aren't in there.
211028.
What's the address, ma'am? Ma'am?
House fires have become more frequent in the past decades, and smoke detectors are a viable device in alerting you of smoke in your home. But it is time that you will need in order to gather your family and exit that residence. Does your family have that time? If you could buy that extra time to get your family to safety during a house fire, what would you be willing to pay? Northeast Fireshield is the premier fire retardant company, having over 20 years in the business and maintaining notable affiliations such as United States Institute of Theater Technology, United States Green Building Council, International Code Council, Long Island Builder Institute Incorporated, National Fire Protection Association, Hotel Associations of New York City Incorporated, and New York State Association for Superintendents of School Buildings and Grounds Incorporated. Inspecta-Shield Plus is rated as a Class A fire retardant for a wide variety of industrial and commercial applications, ranging from dimensional lumber to plywood to paneling to fabrics such as stage draperies, curtains, scenery, fabric, canvas, carpet, and many other porous surfaces. Our certified on-site fire retardant services have been helping facilities meet the present and ever-changing fire codes throughout North America. Our certified applicators are trained in our facility and arrive at your site to perform the required work. Inspecta-Shield Plus is a non-toxic, non-allergenic, odorless, colorless, durable, UV-stable fire retardant that is easy to apply. Inspecta-Shield Plus is a clear liquid as demonstrated by applying it to clear glass to show transparency. As mentioned before, Inspecta-Shield Plus has numerous uses, but how it is used is important. Fire retardant by name means to slow down, not to prevent. Please note the top half of the flame strip has been treated with Inspecta-Shield Plus. The bottom half has not. When ignited, the paper burns and accelerates until it reaches the product and self-extinguishes. What Inspecta-Shield does is to slow down the burn time enough for a person to exit or react to the situation. Although fire retardants are applied to items to slow the flame spread down, items treated with Inspecta-Shield Plus may also never allow the fire to start. Fire alarms, fire sprinklers are all important elements of fire protection. They all activate after a fire starts. The difference? Inspecta-Shield Plus retardant is effective in preventing the start of a fire. Please note the effectiveness when applied to a 100% cotton t-shirt, newspaper, and leather hide. Please note when exposed to a butane torch at 1700 degrees, the sample will char but not burn. Inspecta-Shield Plus applications as shown are so clear they can only be detected by the use of a black light. When illuminated, a phosphorus glow can be seen. This enables fire inspectors and building officials to verify its presence. In addition, the UV ingredient helps to protect against sun damage and mildew when cured. The following clip is from our original product video filmed in the early 1990s. This was an impressive burn demonstration done at the Suffolk County Firematic Training Center. This video was done using dollhouses constructed of 1/8 balsa wood. The concrete popping from the extreme heat buildup was most impressive. The dollhouse on the left was treated with the original product formulation known as Inspecta-Shield. The dollhouse on the right was untreated and was completely destroyed in the fire. Under the direct observance of the Huntington Manor, New York Fire Department, a demonstration was conducted to show the effectiveness of Inspecta-Shield Plus. 2 wood cabins were constructed of No. 2 cedar and plywood with asphalt shingle roofs. The interiors were identically furnished with a pine table and a white cotton tablecloth, a pine chair, and 6x4 window curtains on the back wall of each. The plywood floors were covered with Berber carpeting. A stuffed 2.5-foot teddy bear was placed in each cabin on a pine chair to instill the presence of an occupant. Cabin number 2 was treated in its entirety and all the furnishings with Inspecta-Shield Plus, including the teddy bear. Cabin number 1 and its contents were not treated. A 2½ feet baking pan was placed at the rear wall of the interior building filled with sterno logs and barbecue lighter fluid. They were both ignited at the same time using a butane torch under the window curtain in each building. As you see, the structure treated with Inspecta-Shield Plus had a slower burn time and produced a white non-toxic smoke. Ask yourself this question: which structure would you have felt safer in with your family?
As you can see, it was a very impressive product. It really speaks for itself.
First shed obviously didn't have it on there, second shed did.
Probably burnt to the ground in about 10 minutes, where the other one that had the Inspecta-Shield probably lasted a good 20-30 minutes.
Curtains never caught, any interior never caught.
I highly recommend this. This product is definitely going to save many lives in the near future. The material is very impressive.
Inspecta-Shield Plus was demonstrated by our sales representatives to the fire commissioners in Turkey. They sprayed the perimeter of a 200 by 200 feet area of dry thatch with Inspecta-Shield Plus. Using torches, they set fire to the middle of the untreated areas where the thatch ignited and burned swiftly until reaching the Inspecta-Shield barrier, which caused the flames to self-extinguish. Northeast Fireshield's Inspecta-Shield Plus should be considered when remodeling a home or building new construction, such as used in the newly constructed elevator banks of the No. 7 World Trade Center building in New York City on the 50th, 51st, and 52nd floors. That way, your family should have many options available in the event of a fire. Wood cedar shakes such as these treated for the construction of the new East Hampton Town Hall located in East Hampton, New York. Here is a list of our approvals and certifications.